So first of all, very good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am. So, are you fine?
Yes, I am fine. What about you?
I'm also well. Can you please tell me about your daily routine till now, 12:33? Is it right? So, what you have done? How many people till now you have met?
Okay, only one people I talked till now, because I was a little bit busy in editing part. So I was busy in that only. Yeah.
Editing part, ma'am, I am facing problem. Okay, I am telling you the problem is, I am using KineMaster. Do you know KineMaster?
Yes,
Yeah.
I know.
In KineMaster, when I upload the video, when I, the voice, when I speak, voice 2 seconds before and expression of my mouth is after 2 seconds. So how
Mhm.
can I?
I think there is, network issue. There the network will be slow, so because of that, this problem happens.
Because of network?
Yeah, because of the network issue.
Yeah.
Sometimes also happens with me, but I do not use a KineMaker for video editing. I use Canva.
So is this good, Canva?
Yeah, it's very good, and I use PC for editing purpose. I do not use mobile. Yeah,
Yeah.
Canva is very good application for editing. Even I have took the subscription for that, because if I took the subscription, so I will get more features to use.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Because I
So
am very passionate to learn editing, and also because of that, even I took the paid subscription for that.
yeah. So nice. You have done a tremendous work, ma'am. Yeah.
Yes.
So what is the day? I mean, in you are in Maharashtra. Okay. So
Yeah.
it's too sun. What about weather? Side to
Weather
side.
is weather is pleasant and 33 degrees, so it's good. It's very pleasant weather. Not too hot, not too cold. It's good.
It's moderate.
Yeah, it's moderate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So today we will discuss in a topic. Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So topic will be about the education. What are the changes we are getting? Nowadays in current time education, somewhere it help us to improve ourselves for development any country or any state. So what is your perspective on that? Can you please clarify about education, in India?
Have you heard about our education system policy now changed? New education policy came in India now. I think it has implemented or not, but there is new education policy 2020, and according to that policy, there will be four stages: fundamental stage, uh, preparatory stage, middle stage, and secondary stage. Have you heard
Yeah.
about this?
No, 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 no. First time I'm hearing from your mouth. I'm
Oh,
shocked. Yeah, you carry on, ma'am. Carry on without
yes.
hesitation. Carry on.
In fundamental stage, our children will start to go at the age of 3, and 3 to 5 means their play group, junior KG, senior KG, first standard, and second standard. That will cover in fundamental stage, and that stage they will means they will learn all things, but in a very in a very active. There will be a lot of activity to teach them, so that they will take more interest in study.
Yeah, of course, of
And
course.
after that, there will be preparatory stage, and that will start from the third standard, third, fourth, fifth. Yes, third, fourth, and fifth. That will be preparatory stage, and from the third standard, there will be exam will start, and after that, middle stage will come in sixth standard, seventh standard, and eighth standard. there it is called middle stage. In that, all subjects will be there, and apart from that, one vocational subject will also there.
Yeah.
Because in that subject, children can choose subject according to their choice.
Mm.
Suppose if you have interest in painting, designing, or cooking, so you can choose according to your choice, and they will also provide marks for that.
Yeah.
And one another language also you can learn in this stage.
Yes, it's so so much changes has
Yes,
taken place. It seems to be like somewhere we are following the other countries,
yes,
like extra activities. Extra activities, it means that not only for study purpose, it will improve their self in the field of others. It might be cricket, it might be painting, it is so it's so essential in our country, because education has been become in our country, actually we are studying only about theory. Let me tell you about the story. When I was at college, so that point of time, what happened, uh, you go to the college, and before even lunch, you have to only read theory. Okay, and which is about 1 hour or less than 1 hour, you have to do practical if you are a computer science or other branches as well. Okay, so it is very difficult for any student to become a very fluent, because in if we compare with other countries like America, England, where student doing too much practical, practical, it we are only repeating the same thing theory, so it will not help to improve ourselves, because
yes,
we have to in our future when we will complete our education from the college. Okay, so we will go in any particular company or anywhere, so we have to do practical thing, not theory we will do. Okay,
yes,
so it is very important for us to change ourselves, and nowadays, there are so many states has been changed, all kind of thing. And one more point I would like to add about my Bihar. In
Mhm.
Bihar, too much changes taken place in education,
Okay.
like extra curriculum and activities. Even you do practical every Saturday. Okay, so
Mhm.
all this somewhere, uh, you know uh, uh, each and every student will fool themselves whenever wherever they will go. So definitely they will do good work, okay, in their
Mhm.
future. And do you know about Delhi nowadays, education system in Delhi, it
Mhm.
totally changed.
Yes.
Every government school has been changed like a private school.
Mhm.
From the private school, student comes to government school for their
Mhm.
studying. There are
Yes.
so many students who cleared their IIT, JEE. Okay, so this kind of thing when we heard, okay, so
Mhm.
it's totally, I think that somewhere it will too much advantage we are getting from our education system, even
Mhm.
not only for uh, higher classes, who all those people who come from the very backward classes, okay, they will
Backward.
get they will get the same education, so
Mhm.
it is so pleasure to me that, and not me, everyone should be, because
Yes.
yeah, it's the development, yeah.
Yes. Yes. Correct, because if education system will go good and it will based on job oriented, so it is the meaningful education. Only to learn and to by heart is not, we can't say that it's an educated person. If you have a lot of degree, but if you have no knowledge, so I think that there is no need of that type of degree.
Yeah, of course. There are so many students in my class who completed the engineering from the same branch, same semester, but
Mhm.
still they are unemployment. Only they learn about the theory. They don't know, they don't know the practical. And when you go to the company, they will say, "What do you know?" Okay,
Mhm.
directly they will ask you, "What do you know? Why should I hire you?" Okay,
Mhm.
this type of problem when he asked, we are just stuck. Oh my God, entire 4 years we have done, a disaster. Nothing we have achieved. Okay,
Yes,
so this is
even I also observed that, it's not just means the fault of a student. It's the fault of education system, we can say. Because of that, we are not able to do. Suppose sometimes what happen when we go for coaching and other institute, we learn something different. But when we go for a job, so they ask different question.
yeah, it is something like out of syllabus.
Yes. So,
Yeah.
we complete all the degree and all we means that is required for that job. But
Hmm.
even that, but we go when we go for that job, so they ask totally different question.
Different question, right? 100%. It's my experience. I have faced such type of
Yes,
problem. Then I
yes,
started, expand my communication skill. All this thing is very important. You know,
yes,
and it is very important to say all the teacher their student that you do it's not necessary you get 90, you obtain 90%. If you are getting 70% but you have a skill and everything,
yes.
you can do better in your life, in your future. Okay,
Because
it should be
nowadays I think critical thinking is very important. Only to read and by heart what is written in our books, that is not
hmm,
important. And I
not
think
important.
because of that, our government had decided in this education system, they have more pressurized on, critical thinking, communication skill. These are the very important things.
Important thing, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Actually, one example I wanted to say, suppose that a bucket, if bucket is not well, it might be somewhere whole, okay. And when you will, fulfill the water, okay, they cannot contain. Is it right? Bucket cannot
Mhm.
contain because they are all the same thing. If our mentality is not good, it means that we are not fit. We are not, I mean, what to say? Uh, we can say that we are not free with our mind. So if anything we are learned, okay, so it will not injured in our mind. So firstly, we have to know that our bucket is full, or it should be uh, yeah, it should be what to say, tag,
Yes.
trash, yeah.
Even I just yesterday was teaching my daughter science subject, and the lesson was the topic was earthquake. Why earthquake happens?
Yeah,
So if we teach them in a practical way to show on blackboard properly, or to make some models, so they can understand very properly, and they will not forget that thing for a long period. If
yeah,
they will only by heart why earthquake happens, so definitely they will forget.
yeah, of course.
Yes,
Yeah, of course, because it's not happening practical. Practical, it means that uh, before the incident take place, in the class, teacher should be teach the student what should we do, where should we, all. But nowadays is saying, actually, I also used to say all the student, you have to do
yes,
like this, like that. Okay, so all they are agree. Yeah, but ma'am, there are so many countries like Japan, where to epicenter of earthquake. Okay, how they survive their life. There is a
yes,
house they have made such type of house they can survive their life. Okay,
yes,
but yeah, so it is also important. It's the should we think to the government, you know, yeah,
yes.
according to the area wise, where is the epicenter? Okay, we have
Mhm.
to make this type of house, bunker type of, then we can survive. Yeah,
Yes,
and we
correct.
should be also know the rule and regulation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, in this way, if we teach our children also, definitely they will learn everything. Why they are not able to learn and means able to understand? Because we have not that much capacity to make them understand. Otherwise, I think all children are very ready to learn everything.
Yeah, of course, of course, of course, of
Yes.
course.
Only teach them and make them understand in their own language. If we teach in what is their level, so definitely they will understand.
Yeah, of course, of course. Why not? There are so many countries like China, they are teaching their student their own language. They are not
Yes.
using other language, you know.
Yes.
So language, it's okay. Learning in a learning way, it's okay. If you learn some language, it means that you are improving. Your mind will expand. Okay, it's okay. I'm not against that, but we have to value the language that which is apply for each and every everyone should be understand. Okay, it
Yes.
is better. Each and every student should be understand in a proper way. Otherwise,
Mhm.
in a class, 90% student, they will understand and 10% will not. So what about the 10%? We should be
Mhm.
also about them. Okay, so
Yes.
language is also matter, ma'am.
Language is also matter, and even on this policy, in this policy, government, I think up to 5th standard, you can teach, means it depends on school only. They can use, like their regional language to teach and make their children understand. Yes, but
You
it's
know,
not
this
mandatory.
Yeah, there are
Yeah.
so many. I used to watch videos. Okay, when judge some police officer or someone, they used to anger on them. They are only speaking English. Okay, and
Mhm.
the person who has qualified IAS, there are so many competitive examination. They don't know much more English. Okay, so
Yes.
you can think about this. I mean, we should focus on Hindi as well. Okay,
Yes.
because our mother tongue is Hindi. Uh, because
And
everybody will ask.
one more problem is, if we focus and study in our regional language, whatever language we have to face a lot of difficulties in future and further study if you are not know English well.
Mhm. Yeah, carry
Yes.
on. Yeah, of course. I agree with you, because English nowadays is global language. It's very essential. I'm already told you, it's not, I'm not against English language. Okay.
Yes.
Each and every student should be learned. Okay. Because we are not working only in our home. We should be work with the other countries people as well. Okay.
Yes.
So according to this situation, according to this problem, we have to prepare ourselves,
Mhm.
whether English language or whatever you don't know. As far as
Mhm.
possible, you can knowledge. It will help you.
Yes.
You can easily develop. This
Yes.
is the actually meaning of education. Learning. It's not only school or college. In your home, you can learn. If
Yes.
you don't know how to talk with the people, you don't respect your elders. So it means that education is gone. Okay, education
Yes.
is mean that how do you react with someone, how do you talk with someone, and what are the things when we should be speak, when we should not speak. All this point is very essential in our life. you know then you become a very respectable as well as very knowledgeable person.
Yes.
Otherwise, what is the difference between a person who does not go to school or who goes to school? If they will behave in a same manner, so there is no difference.
Yes. Correct.
Yeah.
Because education means not only to know about like knowledge, it also how you behave with others, how you treat with other person.
Mhm.
This is also education.
in the
Yeah.
class in the class there are certain rule and regulation. When sir
Mhm.
will come, you have to stand up. you know
Yes.
you have to time to time everything you have to do. This is the actually we are telling to the student, if you are following the rule and regulation and routine, so you can develop. Now you are in a discipline, you are in
Yes.
under discipline, and in
Yes.
your home you are not under discipline. you know you are just you are too much connected with your mothers, anytime, any word you are using. But in the school, if you are using, so it might be anyone will be saying he has gone mad. They will not.
Yes.
So this is very important, ma'am. In a school or colleges where students learn, and their discipline, what to say, reflect that no,
Mhm.
he's a perhaps he has done their education. He has got education from a good school or good institute. Okay, it's
Mhm.
reflection. It's reflection.
Yes.
Yeah,
May I ask you for up to which standard do you teach?
up to 5 to 10, 5 to 10, ma'am.
Okay. And
Yeah.
you just teach all the subjects?
Not all the subject. I am very interested in science. Yeah.
Okay.
I used to teach science as well as sometime I used to give motivation to the student,
Oh,
how to behave with the elders, and what is right, what is wrong, you know. So all it's also important part, our maintenance, our how to maintain our body. It's also very important because if you health and it's very important. If you don't
Mhm.
have good health, so how can you read? About diet, what type of diet you are following. It will. I was not so much aware till class 10,
Mhm.
11th. Okay, I was just like a say different same kind of kid like who used to do everything. But the benefit actually I'm getting after 10th, I used to go for running. Okay, so I'm feeling very fresh, and I used to take a good diet. It will help somewhere. No, I'm feeling very energetic. Okay, so
Mhm.
it's very important. If I am thinking now, if I know this thing before 2 years or 3 years, it might be I can change. Too much I can do change. I
Yes.
can do change too much, but it's enough for me. So still I'm doing. So I used to try to elaborate all the thing in the front of a student. Do all this thing. It will help you.
Mhm. Okay, as you told, you are also give some motivation to your students.
Yeah.
So if you have to give one lifelong lesson for your students, so what will be that lesson for your students?
Lifeline lesson. Yeah.
Lifelong lesson. Yeah.
Yeah, lesson it will be respect each and every person. It might be come from any communities or any religions or any he's wealthy or not. It's not problem. Your humanity will be, and yeah, and gain knowledge as far as possible. Don't think that he's is smaller than me. I will not go to him or her to learn. Okay, it's not like that. Okay, so this is the lesson actually I used to say, because when you go to after 50 years, still you will think that I have some problem. I haven't gained so much knowledge because we are a human. Okay, if a person, a 10 class student or 7 class student, he knows too much about mobile phone, but a
Mhm.
person who has crossed 30 years, but still he does not know. Okay,
Mhm.
it's all about learning. It's all about learning. Yeah, if you are learning in 10 years, it will better for you. If
Yes.
the same, if you are learning after 20 years, you feel yourself ashamed.
Yes.
You
Yes.
know?
Good. Yeah.
Yeah. So
But
yeah.
if you ask the same question to me, so my answer will be I will teach one lesson, that is honesty, and second one is you always respect your elders.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and believe in one supernatural power that is very important in our life.
Dedication.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I just telling you, just believe in one supernatural power. We just give a name according to our religion, but there is only one supernatural power. If you follow honesty and give respect to your elders and
Mm.
believe in that supernatural power, so you can achieve everything in your life, what you want.
Yeah. Of course. Of course. Of course. It's the
Yeah.
internal energy. Yeah.
Ye-
There are so many things in India, like yoga, all this kind of thing, concentrate your mind. Okay. If you do practically all kind of thing, so I have observed. Okay. you are very energetic, and you are very concentrate if any particular topic and whatever you are doing. Okay,
Yes.
but nowadays, ma'am, it's so competition, too much competition, and we have to very calm.
Mhm.
Calm is very important for achievement. Okay,
Yes.
so how there are certain rule regulation we have to follow, like yoga, prayer is also like namaz we used to do. It's
Yes.
also help you.
Yes.
You are feeling fresh. So
Yes.
all this, yeah, it's something I thought. It's like it's Almighty God has provided us for free of stress, anxiety. Okay, all kind of
Yes.
thing you have to do. If you do, so definitely you are a good person, and you can achieve whatever you want in your life.
Yes.
Because too much jealousy, too much hatred, it's going on in our society.